problem or scenario. So I don't support the governor of Mombasa at all. That's not the approach the leader should take. At least within his capacity, he should be able to do something, regardless of how minute or negligible that effort would be.
Yeah.
And then ask the national government to come in and intervene. But now it was opposite. And I understand the bitterness that the deputy president had to see people who have been given responsibility and resources and even no planning, no effort, no mobilizing of different organizations in Mombasa. Even if you don't have resources, you can mobilize companies, private companies in Mombasa. You can mobilize civil organizations in Mombasa to come together and raise resources and see what this can be done, you know? So it is true, there is that push and pull between the national government and the county government. And from where I stand with the national government 100%. And I know this problem is coming to an end in not far distance, because the government has planned about more than, I don't know how many, thousands of social dams. We are calling them social dams. I know in my constituency, the government is developing 3 social dams. We are not talking about huge mega dams, not small dams, but sizable dams across the country.
Yes.
So that this problem we are facing at the moment, that we have excess water, and then immediately after 3 months or 6 months, we'll be saying there's no water, even for cattle, even for our livestock.
Yes.
It will be a problem in Kajiado, it will be a problem across Samburu, it will be a problem in Northeastern. So once we have these social dams which have been earmarked by the government and which were passed by cabinet, I think 4 weeks or so ago, some of this problem will be solved. And that's why I think we all need to support the president, because he's, thinking ahead that government can be able to solve whatever is happening now if those social dams are constructed. Previous government, they could have done the same, but they did not do. We have a government which has already passed social dams, and we expect these social dams to be of great help. Because whatever is happening today, flooding, is going to happen again and again.
Yeah.
We are just starting. Climate change is a reality, and things may even be worse as we go into the future.
Yes.
Because for those who have grown up in the villages, like myself, a river which I could swim when I was in secondary school, back 1990s, 96. Today, there's no such a river. If I take you there and I tell you there was a river here where we could go and swim, you say I'm sick.
Yes, you're bluffing.
Yeah. The rivers are within a span of about 20 years. So if we don't do something as a world, as a group, then we expect in another 20 years things will be extremely bad in terms of the effect of climate change. So I think the president is forward thinking to do some of these social dams which have been put in place. And it's a wake-up call. The deputy president talks the truth. He doesn't know how to cross things. I mean, to sugarcoat. He just said it as it is, and that's how leaders should be. Is frustrated with the governance. You cannot just sit and wait until when the Red Cross will come, until when the national government will come. Why can't you go to KCB and see whether anything can be done? To other, private institutions there. And I think something can be done.
Right. They say charity begins at home.
Absolutely.
And clearly there's a deficiency in terms of that.